What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new POV video. Today you join me inside the Hyundai I30N. Now we're reunited with this car. About a year ago we did a review on one. We also did a POV video and I just thought I should revisit it just to remind myself what it's like. And I have a lot more to say about this thing because I've been spending about a week with it and I've learned it. I've learned some new things about the car. I appreciate a lot more things about the car. I've noticed a lot more details about the car and all of that. But I just want to take this moment and thank you guys for your support. I mean, today is December 1st and we've literally reached the end of the year. And you guys have been awesome with the comments, reaching out, engaging with the videos, always reaching out to me and all of that. So I just want to give some thanks to you guys and I look forward to the journey going forward from here. Now the I30N, now I don't really think this car needs introduction because I think by now a lot of people do know it in our market and it does stand out. It's such a cool looking thing. It's so imposing, it's so aggressive, both in and out, from the front and the back. Literally every angle on this thing looks incredible. Now we're going to kick off this video from a values perspective. Now the I30N retails around 770,000 rands, and with that there are no optional extras. Everything that you see both in and out comes as standard, and it comes with a lot. For one, let's start with the safety systems. Now I'm so impressed by the amount of safety systems you get on this vehicle. Blind spot monitoring just popped up now, which reminds me as one of the safety systems. Now there is collision detection systems both on the front, on the sides and on the rear. If you get too close to a car in front of you and you don't respond, the car will automatically brake. Same applies to maneuvering around spaces and all of that. If there's an object around the vehicle and the car thinks you're about to collide with it, it'll automatically brake. There's also traffic detection system. Let's say you're parked in a side parking scenario on an active road and traffic is flowing through. If you open the door and there's traffic coming, it will alert you, be aware there's traffic around you and all of that. There's also lane keep assist, there's auto steering when you're driving on the highway. There's literally a lot of systems on this car. I am so impressed. I'm probably forgetting some of the systems. Now you also get stuff like electrically operated seats, both seats on the front. That is, there is a panoramic sunroof, which is really huge, such a big sunroof, especially compared to the sunroof you get in VW Audi group cars. And yeah, basically everything else is standard. The wheels that you see on the car, the wing at the back, there's no optional extra. Like I said, there's also heated seats, there's cooled seats, there's a heated steering wheel, and the list just goes on and on and on. But yeah, I've been talking a lot without pushing it. Now I'm gonna push N mode. I'm going to engage N mode rather, and let's have a feel. This thing is insane. The bubbles that you get from the exhaust, it's just, oh man, what a car. Now this POV video might be longer than the usual POV videos I do. Like I said, I have a lot to say about this car. I'll engage manual now. Now when you have it in N mode, it engages ESC Sport. Now it puts the traction control system in sport, so you do get a bit of slip. You can go into the custom mode. Now this car is configured to have traction on in its custom mode. Ooh, and you can hear those backfires, which are literally insane. Sounds like gunshot. Jeez. So traction can be a bit intrusive. I guess try. but it actually manages the power so well. It handles so beautifully. But when you have it in the N mode with traction control and sport, well, ESC in sport, it does slide about, and it's literally a beast. So you get a lot of torque steer basically. And I like how when you have it in manual mode, you get the shift lights. If you notice carefully, there are some lights that pop up when the revs get high. So you'll see just now. Oh, that is so loud. This thing gets so loud. But also when you drive it like this, fuel consumption, oh man, it can be so horrible. I think Hyundai claims an average of 8.9 liters per 100 kilometers. Right now the car is reading 23.1 liters, which is, yeah, I know it's insane. Yeah, but I mean, does it matter? If you have this, you'll probably have maybe a daily. If it's your only car, it's actually not that bad. I mean, if you're driving it in its normal mode, it's not horrible. It's only when you start pushing it where the consumption is, yeah, things get crazy basically. Oh man, one thing about this car, it is so aggressive. Basically what I'm trying to say, this is the hot hatch that you would expect from a manufacturer like BMW. Funny enough, the guy who used to be, I don't know if it's head of M division, has actually moved over to Hyundai. So he was actually in charge of this I30N project. From the way it feels, the way the gearbox shifts, the shifts are so aggressive, the way it moves around you, it feels so alive. By the way, the gearbox is an 8-speed dual clutch, so the gears are very snappy, but it's also very punchy, especially on upshifts. Oh jeez man, this thing is, it's just insane. And also the steering wheel is so weighty, especially once you put it in its sport setting. That's the collision warning setting. Although the car is still so far ahead, I mean the systems are not perfect, but at least you know it's there. If you were to need it, the car hopefully will automatically stop. But yeah, that's one of the systems I was talking about. There are a lot of safety systems on this thing. Now this road we are entering now is a lot more open. Collision warning or collision detection system. Oh, those babble. Oh my goodness. Jeez man, this thing is just out of words. As to say. Oh man, but let me tell you one thing, when it comes to handling, when it comes to feel, when it comes to overall excitement, I think this thing is unmatched. I'm sorry, I have to put it out there. There are a lot other hot hatches or cars in general I haven't experienced, but so far with the cars I've experienced, especially the VW Audi group cars, your GTIs, your Rs, I think this is superior in so many ways, especially when it comes to excitement. Like that exhaust, it is so loud. Like honestly, compared to say a Golf 8 GTI, like this thing will dust that car like nobody's business. It is so insane. Oh man, I'm pretty sure the sound and the burbles and all of that, it's not really coming across on video like it is in person, but trust me, this thing is insane. Now I posted this car on YouTube posts to say I have it in my possession, and basically asking you guys what you'd like to know about it. And yeah, one of the questions or the comments was, how's the interior quality? Now the interior quality, this is how I'd put it. As you can see, this thing is pretty much analog. There's physical buttons everywhere. There's no digital instrument cluster and all of that. So here's how I'd put it. It's not as stylish or as appealing as, say, the Golf, that is the Golf 8 GTI, because that is a very modern looking stylish interior with its touch capacitive buttons and all of that, digital cockpits and so on. So yeah, basically the i30N does look somewhat dated compared to like the Golf 8 GTI, but it's actually not bad. In person it's actually quite good. I mean, the upside of that is it's a lot more usable because it's physical buttons, so you can be a lot more accurate with the inputs compared to touch capacitive buttons and all of that. And also quality is quite good. There's soft touch here on the top of the door cards, there's leather pretty much on the seats with Alcantara, soft touch on the door handles and on the lower bottom areas. Like I said, doesn't look quite as cool or as appealing as the Golf 8, but I wouldn't say the quality is bad. It's actually quite good. Like, trust me, it's quite good. Quality in here is really impressive. It's a Thursday today, no, Friday actually. So yeah, it's a normal working day and there is some traffic, but we can still enjoy the car. So here's how things are going to go down. Right now you're watching this POV video. Next there'll be a full review once again on this car, and then there'll also be a third video. With the third video, I'm actually going to go back to the post I made on YouTube. I'm gonna go through all the questions that you guys sent in, or all the requests you made about what you'd like to see with this car, and I'm literally going to answer every single one of those. So I'm going to dedicate a video to you guys' requests. So those are the videos we're going to have from this car, so do stay tuned for that. Oh jeez, I'm supposed to go now, but I'm not given a chance. Oh, I have another acceleration now. But yeah, that is the i30N in a nutshell. Do let me know what you guys think about this car. I'm going to continue driving for a bit. I'm going to pick up a friend so he can assist me with shooting the full review. But there seems to be some kind of traffic jam right now, and I don't know, I'll just cut to the bit where we're up and rolling. So now I'm going to put the car back into normal mode, put it back into automatic for the gearbox. Actually, let me put it in eco just to make things more interesting. I want to demonstrate the NGS feature. So now let's just say we're driving, chilling like this, gearbox doing its thing. I'm doing about 50 kilometers an hour. Now we're at 60. Let me chill some more. And then suddenly I see a car coming up behind me. Let's say a GTI. Push NGS, 20 seconds, and off we go. Still counting down. Always dropping to the lowest possible gear. And that's basically the idea behind the NGS feature. Think of it more like Norse in Need for Speed games or in Fast and Furious movies. So it's quite a cool feature. I do like the approach that they've done with this car. Like, it's so incredible. Oh, there's a nice G80 M3, beautiful. But yeah, that's basically my 2 cents with the i30N. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this POV, and until next time, that's cheers from me.